So when we're having a look at broken games, it's going to depend on what kind of level of broken that you've got. There's a plethora of errors that people are having, and please put your comment below with what error you're experiencing, because I'm putting together a video with a collective experience so they can see that and hopefully attend to it. I believe it's predominantly a PlayStation issue thus far, but on Xbox they've had issues too. So when it comes to a mild issue, so we're going to go start game. If you can get into this world, select at least and click on your world, so highlight it in blue. Go down to the bottom left and go restore from backup data. You might not have seen it. You might have seen it. I didn't even notice that personally. And then try and load, check the dates on them, each one of those. So what I recommend is go into your change world settings and go to custom. And then where it says auto save interval, you probably have it set on 1 minute. Now, obviously that's a massive issue if you are in a glitched area, because 1 minute, a lot of auto saves can happen within, a 3-minute cycle. So if we have it 5 minutes, then you're pretty sort of assured to get out of that funk. There's been multiple issues on Xbox with maps blacking out. So when you load in, the map is totally undiscovered. All there are your bases, which is really painful and horrific. If you look at my game, which I'll just jump into now, you'll see that there's a whole chunk of my map that's just still undiscovered, which has already been discovered many times, but because the game is broken. What I find that breaks the game is that if you have, and you can have 50 pals on a base, and that was in the screen that I was just in. I'll do a video on all the settings soon. But if you have, say, for example, a base and you have 50 pals on it, and then you go back into those custom settings and you change the settings to something like normal settings or anything other than that reduces that 50 pal limit down, that is when I found that the map has blacked out. So it's when you're changing how many pals are in the world. Another thing that has changed it is when your PAL box, and it shouldn't happen now because you've got the global storage. So you can, this thing here, this dimensional PAL storage, this one, sorry. Because you can now store so many PALs, this hasn't been an issue. But if you have too many PALs, which I doubt, then, and they'll start to drop as spheres on the ground that you can pick up. That is at the time mine blacked out too, so there's that issue. Some people have lost their worlds. Some people have got their worlds back, but they've lost their global PAL box. So they've lost this one here, and that is the item that you use to trade with other people, with your pals, with the DNA. We're not going to get deep into that in case you're new and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? That has been the broken part, which is a tragedy because a lot of people have worked incredibly hard to make these pals perfect. So I'm going to show you what I mean without going into too much fiddle faddling. Let's just drop on the ground now, respawn there. I'm going to go to the trading base, and don't forget to absolutely come join the Discord channel. There's a link in the description below. And in that channel there's a trading section. And when you trade in this game, you just can go to another person's world and they have the global PAL box, and then they'll drop off some PALs and then you just take them and they're yours. So you get to have these beautiful, perfect passives. I'm going to show you right now what I mean. So I set up this base. I don't have a dedicated server yet. I might. I do have it available on PC now, like the game, but I'm on Xbox at the moment. But anyway, I set up this base specifically for trading. So whenever I'm online and everybody else is online and they want to do a trade, then they can come here and then they can trade. So players can save the genetic data of the PALs as well as reconstruct PALs from the saved genetic data. Saved genetic data can also be transferred to other worlds. However, more than one PAL with the same genetic data cannot exist in the same world. default settings may disallow the reconstruction of PALs or the saving of genetic data. So yeah, you basically come in and get the most amazing PALs. So having a look at a good example of this, just ignore the ones in the cage over there. A good example is, here we go. This Anubis was given to me. So it's got vampiric, so it works through the night, which is exactly what I wanted. It is a work slave. It's got remarkable craftsmanship and artisan too. So it's got 4 stars. So this is the perfect work PAL for me because I like Anubises. So definitely jump in the Discord channel for that. Then you won't have to worry about constantly breeding. I was breeding Anubises for 3 days, and then Bard came in, and everybody else came in and helped me get those PALs that I was just relentlessly trying to breed, which is a nightmare. So there are a few of the problem solving tips and hints. So number 1, go into, I know for some people you go, oh no shit Sherlock, I've already done that, but some people don't know that. They might be new and they didn't know that there's multiple saves, auto saves sitting there. So load earlier saves, change your saving time to at least 5 minutes in between, right? Make sure that you don't have too many PALs, which I doubt will be an issue now. And if you do change your maximum number of PALs per base, keep it at like the maximum level. If you put 50, then leave it at 50. Nobody's forced to have 50, but at least you know that you can. And once you dial it back, so if you've got 50 PALs wandering around a base and then you go into the custom settings and change it to 15, then you're going to come back to your base. There's going to be spheres all over the ground, and that indeed can break it. So apparently there's no testers either on Xbox. This is a conversation we had in the main PALWORLD channel, which I found really surprising. We found this out when we were looking at the achievements for the new content, and the achievements had dropped, leaked on Xbox early, and it showed the fishing ones and things like that, and it had like a 0.01% completion rate. So we knew that, we assumed that somebody had been playing it, right? Or people had been playing it. So you obviously think testers, but then we were told they don't use testers for Xbox, which I was just mind blown by. They've done incredibly well by not having testers at all on Xbox. And what the interesting part is that Xbox actually has a preview program, part of their insider program, for PALWORLD. So I don't exactly, and let me tell you, when I tried to join someone else's game, I had an older version. So I'm not sure what that is and what that's doing now. But that is something I would be paying attention to. If you're trying to join someone else's game and it says that you've got incompatible versions, you might be using the Xbox preview build, which apparently is outdated compared to other people. So get out of that insider program for PALWORLD because it's not compatible with other people's versions. That's all I can think of right now. So absolutely, put a comment below if your stuff is broken. Let me know the platform, let me know the issue. From what I can gather, PlayStation players have had total breaking issues, and a lot of people are waiting for the game to fully come out and be fixed before they play it. And then we've got a wandering merchant. If you see these guys, grab them for your base straight away. And hopefully you've got a Ring of Mercy. I'm not going to get into this too much just because it just appeared here. But basically you can catch NPCs if you're brand new to this. You can beat them down a little bit. If I hit him once, he's gonna drop dead. So we've got him now. I'm just going to mention that because he's here. When you capture the wandering merchants, you can bind them to your base. There's a whole tutorial on this. And they've got so many things that you're going to need. This high quality PAL oil is something you're going to need a ton of. So stay tuned for more. I'm not going to get off tangent too much like I usually do. But don't forget to like and subscribe. That would be beautiful and very helpful to the algorithm, because there's massive channels out there and one's only little. I'm gonna love and leave you. I hope you found this helpful, and please, I hope to help you fix your game by you helping me. I'll see you soon. Have an amazing day or night. Till next time.